Hello everyone, welcome to The Void.
The dream of the future you see dissolves, and with time, so does the apprehension. The world under sun is no exception, and all you see around you evolves. New traits and things familiar can be sensed, but futile is hope without fruition. The grief you knew begets no vision. The happiness you felt becomes regret. Winter fades and takes its cold and storm. Spring revives the world with love and warmth, but still the law, all things decay and age. Vanity itself won't dry your tears, and so you fear as your time draws near. The world will turn, but never change.
I can appreciate that more and more as time goes by. Let's go ahead and begin a new game.
Death took your last heart. Recover it before life leaves you completely. You only have a few moments left before your soul dies forever. Take the heart. It's easy. Good. I know that hurt, but there's no other way. Now you can hold color in your heart. Come closer. Do you see the great tree? I'm here, inside.
Alright, so before we get into this too much further, this is The Void, or Tension. It came out quite some time ago.
I'm here, inside.
Yeah. And this video, this series of videos that when I played this at first on my channel, is actually my most popular series. It seems like, wow.
Do you see the great tree?
Yeah, I know.
I'm here, inside.
So, how could I not revisit it, since it was so popular? Something to be aware of, this game, while it does not contain any sex or anything like that, it does have nudity.
Do you see the great tree? I'm here, inside.
So if CGI boobs bothers you, then maybe you should turn away. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into this. So you interact with things by grabbing something from your palette and drawing on them.
This is a desert on the threshold of death. I think it's somewhere underground, but not deep. And around it, emptiness. You see how cold and still it is here, how desolate. But this is not yet your death. That awaits below, in the cold, when the last drop of color leaves your soul. We call it absolute death. Remember this always. Here in the void, nothing is more precious than color. Color is life. It is our food, our strength, our hope. It is the essence and meaning of our suffering. And now yours. Look, what you take is on the right. It's your memory. Lympha of color is kept in it. What you can give is on the left, your palette.
the color that sprouted inside you into forbidden nerva. To tame color, you must transform it through a beating heart. A spirit must fill his hearts with collected color to support life within himself. As time passes in the void, color will grow into nerva and flow into your palate. You can use this color to touch the world around you, because here it is color that gives life. Take some color from your memory, some lympha, and fill your heart with it. Good. Take a look around this chamber and collect what you can. And please listen to my advice, or your soul will soon be dead forever. Go now. Don't worry, I'll always be here.
Right in the feels, that.
Do you see the golden flowers? Collect what you can in this chamber. My island is small, but Yes, that's right. But it isn't enough. You need more.
Some way up there. That'll be annoying to get. So color is precious. We have to be careful of every single drop. How we collect it, how we spend it. All these things is very important. Otherwise we could destroy the world. Color is precious. Right now we only have access to gold.
Now fill your heart fully. It is time to enter the void, where your color will begin to dissipate.
Now, they want me to leave, but I'm going to keep on looking around.
Good. Now wade into the water to enter the void. Look at your new body.
So right now we do have some constraints. Since we only have the one heart, our ability to carry color is limited. And we need to consume color all the time, otherwise we die. But we don't want to waste color by not painting with it. There's a little balance there. We'll get to it. Each of the colors means something also. They matter. They have an effect. I'm just trying to be thorough here. Don't want to miss some early color. You can't grab color from her tree. That's just, you know, it's her tree. But there's some out there. That is the voice of color. Color talks to you. It tempts you. It urges you to do things. Anything we missed? Looks pretty clear. So we have 75 gold in our hearts, and we have 40 gold in our memory. And we have a bit of everything on our palette. No, we have 50, 25, 25 of azure, emerald, and gold. Is that a little bit? I think I see a little bit more right there. Yeah, just a little bud. But 11 cutter. Don't want to waste your cutter. Alright, let's go into the void. A man loses his soul only when it dies from a long hunger. A hungry soul falls into the icy emptiness where death awaits. But once in 1,000 times, before disappearing forever, the soul briefly lingers in the void. One can only get his soul back if it opens to color, accepts it, and understands its meaning and purpose. Then the soul will be able to turn death back, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
We call this place the Void. Hunger rules here, unbearable hunger. Color used to be plentiful here, but it turned its back on us. Sisters died, compelling our raging brothers to beg the Void for forgiveness. As long as you're here, you will have to fight to survive. See these wheels? Inside each chamber, time stands still, but not here in the void. Color turns into nerva inside your hearts. Your life leaves as the color leaves. When your hearts are empty, you will die. Take care. Now you are here, by my chamber. To travel to other chambers, use color to mark your path, like this. Try it. Make a path with color and enter the chamber when you arrive.
So she's directing us to go to Fog Garden, but we're not going to. We're going to start out by going into the mines, Pharynx. So I just drew that in crimson. I don't have any crimson.
The more hearts you open inside yourself, the more color you'll be able to transform and the stronger you'll be. And each heart will grant you the gift of a glyph. It's thought that the limit of a soul is 20 hearts. Perhaps such a powerful soul could even stand up to the brothers. For now, there is a heart in this chamber, I'm sure of it. Some are easy to find like that, some are not. Search for it, my sweet.
My sweet. I like that. There's not a lot of color here. Just some emerald. So, like I said, when we're on the map, we don't actually need to spend color to direct our path. We just have to draw. If you spend color, you go faster. But color is precious, so you don't always want to do that.
Shell. This glyph charges the air with color and creates a protective shell around its creator. While the shell is present, the surrounding air becomes dense, making it impossible to draw other glyphs. Increasing the amount of color used in the glyph lengthens the duration of the shield.
So each heart each heart is a glyph, and that lets you cast spells by drawing the appropriate glyph. We have enemies appearing now to pick up the heart, but we're not going to fight them, we're going to run away. Yeah, there's little beasts all over the shop. The voice of color. Alright. So before we head back into the void, we gotta decide what we're gonna do. Every second that passes in the void, we convert one of the lympha in our hearts into nerva in our palate. So right now we're converting 1 gold per second, and nothing else here. I want to convert stuff. Right now I want to have more on my palate, so I can use it for things. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up on gold on both of these. It kind of doesn't matter if they're topped off. You just want to make sure that you have 1 in each.
You must feed yourself with color constantly. Take all you can find without pity. But I despair. Where will you find it? There are mere drops in my chambers, and they dissipate as we speak. Quickly, collect what you can, and never forget that time is killing you. Time is taking your color. Time is your real foe.
So we're going to switch back to Crimson, because we don't have any of it. And we're going to go back up here and to the Fog Garden. You can see our life pool slowly ticking down at 2 per second.
Chambers like these are gardens. You can grow color here by yourself. Any color, and as much as you want. Approach a tree and touch it with a drop of color.
Before we do that, well, let's search around and get all the color we can find on the ground.
I will bring you luck. The sisters will kneel before you.
So each of the each color has a sort of
Color of your power and fame.
has a function, and color's voice will change. Will say different things depending on which color you pick up. Some of them are in common. Most of them are in common. But the sisters will kneel before you is a property of gold.
I am the color of your power and fame.
I think we're good. We might find a few more as we wander around. Alright, so we need to grow some color. She's gonna teach us as we begin. But we have 50 azure and we have 65 gold. We'll start with those two. So let's drop a color on it to interact. It can be just one. It doesn't actually even take a color away.
A heart grants you the knowledge to handle color. Color doesn't like to be wasted. Your first and most important heart is the Donor Glyph. This is forbidden knowledge and punishable by death. It is the ability to give, to rip color out of yourself and turn the dead into the living. Revive the tree. And remember, the more you give, the more the tree will give back to you.
Common mistake is this is not an infinity sign. It's not just, like that, or like a fish. It starts at the top and ends going right. So it's not that obvious from there. We're going to begin with gold.
There are many trees here, but you have little color.
So
Return to the void, and I will tell you more.
just make sure we're safe. Yeah, we're safe still. Okay. The way the trees work is that they have a capacity. You can fill that capacity with modifiers by spending color, which might not always require you to spend the full amount of color that the tree can hold, because like there are modifiers. We'll get to those later though. Now the tree will respond by next cycle giving me color of that same type back, and at the beginning you're going to get almost 1-for-1 on the first day, and then it'll survive for a few more days beyond that and continue to give you more color, or in lesser amounts. So it's basically a way of doubling your color, but it takes a few cycles for it to work. You can't overfill a tree. So when you're doing the Donor Glyph, just hold it until you've spent almost all your color, and it'll cut it off at the tree's max. It won't like waste the color. So this I think that tree held 50, so we're down to 25. So it held 40. It's worth knowing. So this azure, I'm just gonna drop as much azure as I can into this tree, and it will stop at 40. You can see the little glyph in the lower left filling up.
Yes, your path will be like this, and you will give your color drop by drop so others live. But don't you give away too much. Only take. It's too early for you to feed others with your blood.
And honestly, this game is basically resource management about color. It's the beauty of these trees as they become full of color. It's the sisters that are naked. And the bizarre environments. That's like most of the game. It's not a bad thing. So I would like to get an emerald tree out there. So let's go ahead and put a bit of emerald in. We need to get this up to another 15 to get that up to 40. And I'd love to get another gold tree in also. We have one more chamber to look at.
There's one chamber left. Hurry. Danger is close. I can feel it.
So when we got our second heart in mine, our capacity of our palette and our nerva, it went up to 110 per color. So now we can hold more color, and our life total went up too. I don't believe there should be any enemies here yet, because we haven't drawn at all.
This is a reservation. Predators used to dwell here. They're half-dead creatures, neither living nor dead. I think they appeared when random drops of color merged with inanimate matter. But since the famine came, only the plants are left. Collect all the color that hasn't dissipated yet, then return to the void.
So the first day, the first cycle is pretty scripted. The game starts with a certain amount of color in these 3 chambers. The heart is exactly where you expect it to be. No enemies are spawned yet. And then from there, there's a randomization aspect of it. It's weighted though. Like you expect to find certain color more often in certain chambers, but you might find any color. And depending on what we find, that's going to have a pretty big impact on our early game. If we find some violets, that would be quite interesting. We might have to make some tough decisions. We got some little tiny trees here. We could fill all these up. Should I do that? So I got 43 emerald.
Remember the most important rule. Color is your blood and your life stream. For any of your actions you pay with a part of your own life. So when you draw yourself a life, there's only one rule that counts. Always. The more color you use, the brighter the result will be.
And that's literal. The more color you put into a tree, the brighter it gets. the more the glowy bits. Yes. So we had 43. Now we're at 28. So that's 15. So we can fill another tree.
I will give you the power to control time. No one will protect you better than I.
Yeah, those are both unique ones. So Emerald has who will protect you better than I, or whatever. And Blue, Azure, has the whole I will teach you to control time. That's part of their unique color abilities.
Is there no one who will bring us calm?
That's one of the other sisters. Starving because the brothers are all gone. This is how the game does some of the storytelling. Not just these long conversations with sisters, but just random voices that happen while you're walking around. We're walking very slow right now because we don't have a lot of Azure. Actually, I can fix that. Here, I can introduce the system also. So as you put color into your hearts, you gain attributes. So if I put some Azure into my heart, then I am at 25%, 24% speed because of rounding errors. There's which basically means I move a quarter faster. It's small, but it's noticeable. And there are other effects for each of the different colors. So often what I'll do is I'll out in the world I'll have one color, and then when I go into a chamber I'll switch my colors up to something that's more easy to traverse around with. Oop, we missed some emerald right there. Care at the beginning, I say.
Do you know who else is still alive?
I think that's Uta.
Sisters will kneel before you.
Each color also has a slightly different sound to it. It has its own theme, its own song when you're drawing with it, and I love it. That's like the best thing ever. And I believe that's all the color here. So all we can do today is to, well, we might wander around and like see if we can find a predator or two. But we want to spend as much of this as we can in such a smart way so that we can fill up at least one more tree. I would like to be able to fill up 2 more gold trees. Maybe that's a bad idea though. Maybe I should fill up 1 of each. So pull out the emeralds. We can't even pull out all the gold because we don't have enough room in our memory to hold it. Just gotta keep an eye on it.
Now come back to my chamber. I have more to tell you.
Halfway through the cycle, this game does have a pretty strict time limit. It's not one of the games where you can just like play around as much as you want. No, you have to you got things done. You gotta keep moving. You're racing against time. Excuse me.
about the most important thing. Time, cold, and hunger aren't the most dangerous threats here. Listen, I'm hoping the brothers left this place forever. But if they ever return and find you, you'll be thrown into the nightmare. If they understand who you really are, there'll be no mercy. They're brutal, but blind. We could trick them together. If you collect the color in my chambers, grow a garden and feed me, they'll decide that you're a new brother, the one that I was destined to. Then they'll accept you as their apprentice and give you some color so you won't die of hunger. And then we would see what we could do. Start by growing a garden. This is your best life source. Fill as many trees as possible to the tips of the branches and collect your first harvest. Then my heart will be at ease.
Yeah, do you have anything more to say?
Other sisters believe the void is already dead, and the brothers will never return here. But I think now that you have appeared, something has changed, and they feel changes, even from afar. We must be ready for their return.
So it does show me her your ability to fill up her hearts. Eventually, you're gonna. The goal of the game is to feed the sisters, pretty much. It's like the main process by which we advance, giving them their favorite colors. But for now, we need to grow some more color for ourselves. So where are we with our emerald? We need 20 more.
When your palette is full of a color, any additional nerva of that color will spill into the void.
We'll go sit in front of our garden and wait for our memory to fill up, our palette to fill up. So we're at 31, 45. When this hits 40, we're going to switch out colors. Really? Oh, I'm out. I did not even see it. Oh, wasted color. There. So now we're at 41. 41 emerald. We still don't have enough to pull out gold. We're at 61. We can get another 20 of each of these. Although I think I'm going to spend the azure instead. We'll use the azure to fight. And we'll use the gold and emerald to make trees. So in 19 more seconds we'll have enough gold to plant our tree. And we'll do it right before the cycle ends. So trees grow based on cycle changes, not based on time within the cycle. There's no need to get them in early. Bit of a waste there. I could have had a bit more color if I'd been paying more attention to my emerald. There we go. 4 seconds left before the end of the cycle. Did I hear?
Looks like there's only
Yeah.
one creature wandering here. Strike it with
No!
color.
No!
Take a
Why did
good
you?
amount of nerva and strike it.
Why did you make me
The
turn
more color you
around?
put into the stroke, the more damage you will do to the enemy. Color feels your will. Come on, fight.
I'm running away. How much color did I lose? It looked like it was a bunch of azure. Okay, I still have full trees here. Or enough for 3 more trees. I guess I could. Okay, let's kill this one guy. That was so annoying that she moved my camera around, so I had to. So I got hit. Here, look at me. Look at me. There you go. Look, attack me.
Unbelievable, you beat it. Yes, that's how you use color to fight. Remember, the more color you put into your blows, the greater the damage will be.
I am so upset that we got hit on the first cycle. That's like embarrassing. Let's make some trees. I probably should have waited till cycle change to kill that guy. Oh well. Alright, so we got plenty of trees that'll give us some more good food tomorrow. Oh, we do not have a lot in our palette. Like we're gonna be low on azure because that was what got hit. I'm gonna pull some of this gold back also in favor of some emerald.
Predators have appeared again in my realm. This is not good.
It's all my
Even
fault.
though they are not alive, they are dangerous. They feel color inside you and will always attack. Worse, their return is a sign that color is being wasted, and nothing angers the brothers more. The appearance of predators in a sister's chambers is a sign that her realm is diseased. I beg you, rid my chambers of the predators, or we're both in danger. Just be careful that you don't waste color doing so.
And I so very much wanted to send.
It feels almost as if color has come into the void. Just a little bit, but still. Something has changed. In the old times it used to be like this. With each cycle, color came to the chambers of its favorite sisters, until color became angry with us and left forever. But now, could it be that these drops have come for you?
Alright, so new color appeared at each of these different areas. We're going to go to this one first. Looks like there's a lot of color there. We're going to have to kill some enemies that are there, some predators that showed up. Now, do I have enough in my palette for them? Maybe? I should have put some more in there. Let's just wait a couple seconds. That'll be enough. I'm sure there's an optimal path which will get you the most color.
I sense two hiding here. I can hear them.
But I don't know what it is. So I just go and kill the predators when I think it's appropriate. The issue that I'm talking about is that whenever you draw anything in the realm, you damage it. You will ruin the realm a little bit more. And by fighting the predators, you make it so that the trees that you just planted don't yield as much. It cuts down on their ability to replenish your color, which is a real major problem. And it's not a little bit, it's significant. It's like we're going to be getting like 5% of what we would have otherwise because we killed some predators. And also spending color means increases the chances, well, okay, spending color damages the realm. Damaging the realm increases the chance of spawning new predators. The only way to fight predators is to spend more color to damage the realm more. So there's going to be enemies up here. We're going to kill them with some azure. There's one. Okay. So they get about 10 each. I don't see the other one. We'll get the color in a moment. I want to deal with the predators first. Sorry, I'm a little paranoid. I'm not talking. There it is. Unbelievable, you did it. Now we're gonna run out of room to hold gold soon. Let me make sure I am not hitting that point. We're at 102 of 110. So yeah, we need to pull some of this emerald back and put more gold in our hearts.
The sisters will kneel before you.
It looked like we didn't get any random colors. Looked like we're still only getting azure, gold, and emerald at the moment. I could be wrong. We'll see when we get back to fog. But I don't think we're not branching at all yet. Which mostly means we don't have that many decisions to make. We just have to optimize. Should I take this? Let's not take this. Let's leave that there. Because we're already kind of full up on gold. What's that one? That's emerald over there. I'm gonna leave all these alone because we can come back later in the day. I don't want to get to Pharynx, to the mines, and not be able to collect all the color because my memory is full. That would be bad. Oh, there's no respawn within the cycle. Once you kill the creatures once, they're gone until the next cycle change. All right. So what do we got? We got gold all across the board. Sounds good. 2 Pharynx. You know, there's a bit of azure there. You can see then the little globes. Mostly gold though. This doesn't have anything. I thought there might be stuff here. Just want to make sure that doesn't empty.
I sense two hiding here. I can hear them.
I hear them, but I can't tell where. Like way on the other side, perhaps. What color do I have? I have a lot of gold. Now there are nuances to this. Like certain colors damage the realm more, and certain colors don't. They damage the realm less, and then there's a bunch of neutral colors. This early, we don't really have a choice. Gold is one of the bad colors. You don't want to spend gold in here because it's one of her favorite colors, the one that she will want to feed on herself. There's one. It sounds like there's one over there. I wonder if I have my audio backwards or something. There it is.
I think you got all of them. Thank you, my love. Return to me.
I do, actually. Alright. So, we're going back out to the void. Are we happy with our colors? I would like to get our emerald back up to 40, at least. So we can plant our tree. But we're running out of trees, though. So, and we're going to have more color than we have trees to deal with. So we'll unlock more of the map. Sorry, I thought I heard something in the backyard. Oh, I need to actually spend a color on you.
You succeeded. The brothers are tireless fighters, but now you also know how to fight. What if they want to test you before they decide? Now you're ready to see one of my hearts.
Haste. This glyph charges the air and ground around its creator with color. For a short time, it increases the creator's speed of movement and the distance that can be jumped. The greater the amount of color used on the glyph, the longer the effect lasts.
Listen, we sisters have our own hearts. We can also drink color and grow stronger. Satisfy one heart, and a sister will agree to help you. Satisfy a second, and she will have the strength to help you pass through her chamber. The brothers roam the void whenever they choose. You must learn to do this too. It It won't be easy to quench my thirst and reveal 2 hearts. It will take more than 1 harvest from your garden. But that's the last I will ask of you. Open 2 of my hearts, and the brothers cannot question your right to be an apprentice.
Alright. Do you have anything more to say? Nope. So her first heart needs 150 color. We're not going to feed anything to her yet, not until we get our trees filled. We gained a new heart, so we can start burning 3 color per second. When we can. We got lots of room on our palette. That's going to hit 40. I think we just need to start burning some gold. No, I'm not going to go to the fog garden yet. We'll go there in a moment. I'm going to go back and get those trees we skipped over in the reservation. I didn't realize it was going to be so empty. Yeah, I could just pick these up. Wasting time. Sorry. Now what I could have done was gone straight to the fog garden right in the beginning and picked up a whole bunch of azure. Then we can move around much faster than we are now.
No regrets.
But I'd inevitably forget to take it out one day, and it would cause problems. So we spent 15 on these, and now they gave us 29. Of course, these small little shrubs, they don't last as long as the big trees. So I think they actually give you less of a total return, but they give it to you faster. I could be wrong. It's hard to know because the total return of the tree is dependent on, you planting other trees. Because spending color with the Donor Glyph is still going to damage the realm and reduce how much color you get from trees in the future. Another way of thinking about it is there's color inflation. But I've been told it's only transitory, so it's okay. Alright. So our plan, right now we're at 40 emerald, perfect. Let's fill up, can we get to 80 emerald? I mean, that would be perfect. I think maybe we can. Let's aim for that. So 80 emerald and 80 gold. We plant 2 more of each tree. Do we even have that many trees? I'm not even sure. Let's go take a look.
If I ascend, no one.
You need to start talking before I'm about to click on the thing. There shouldn't be another respawn yet, right? It's early still. So each of these give me 46. We spent 40 on them, so we're getting a decent return. It's at least cycling it back so that we can spend it again through our hearts and get more of the same Nerva, which will keep us alive. That's how we stay alive. You burn your palate into your... you burn your memory into your palate.
Don't fear death. There is no death in the void.
We don't need to harvest the trees, they'll stay as they are. The little sprouts that we do need to harvest, otherwise they'll disappear. Or they might just change form. Okay, so we're full on gold. We need to start putting some more gold into our hearts. And when this comes to rest, we'll be able to grab it again. There you go.
The sisters will kneel before you.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more trees.
Don't fear death. There is no death in the void. The sisters will kneel before you.
Little bits more. Just little 2s and 3s. Alright, let's plant. So, 1 emerald tree. Oh, I missed a little one. One gold tree. It gives us 4 trees left. I would like to try to save 2 in case something interesting spawns tomorrow. But I would like to fill up at least these 2 trees with more color. So let's go out and burn some more gold and emerald. It's only like halfway through the day, so we should be fine. A third of the way. 2/3 of the way. Might not be able to. Now we're fine. That's enough emerald. That's actually enough of this one too. Do I want to aim for? Let's see. We have like, we could convert another like 35 or so in the time we have left, which is not enough for another tree. So no, we're not gonna do anything more. We'll just get these 2. I'll do this one. Alright, 2 trees left for tomorrow. I'm gonna actually grab a bunch of this azure. And this is what we'll use for like fighting or running around if we need to. So, burn the gold. I guess just burn the gold. Yeah, that's all we really need to do. And now we wait. Quick save just to be safe. There's no color left here, no color left there. There's a bunch in here. 10 seconds left. So here's my temptation. I could go in and spend 1 more tree. I could get that 1 more tree full of gold. But I don't really need that much gold. I need it now. I won't need it in the future. So I'm instead going to not fill up a tree. Instead, we'll see if there's new colors that spawn tomorrow. Like, if it's just something like emerald, I won't care. But we'll see.
If you wish to bring the new cycle closer,
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Accelerate the turning of the wheel. Time will flow faster. When you need Nerva, you can also speed the wheel to shorten the wait. But don't do this yet. You're not ready for the things that might happen so soon.
Yeah, I'm not seeing an extra. So our random extra bonus color probably was gold or emerald, which is unfortunate. Or maybe it was azure. If it had been like violet or silver, that would have been game changing. Which is probably why it's rare. Oh, we do have a little firefly. You see it? No, you don't see it? If you get too close, they run away. You gotta lay out little traps for them. Here. Come on, you see that. Here, go see this one.
The fireflies have come to life. Sprouts are appearing, and all because of you. You bring life like a vernal sun. Remember how the tree above my grave came to life when you approached.
Is there another one? Unfortunately, when we drop stuff like this, we can't get back up. That's spent Nerva. We can only pick up memory. Limpa.
I'll be your guiding light.
Full on gold. Alright, we will plant a couple more trees. We'll do one gold, one emerald, one. Or maybe I should go for 2 emeralds. I don't know. I might want to. Either way, for now, let's go feed sister. Like, if we got some amber, that would have been game changing too. So we have 95 gold in our pallet, and we can feed that all to her. Now, before you feed a sister, you want to have as much gold inside of you as possible in your hearts. So we're gonna make sure we top off. Whoops. You only need 100, really. 100 is the max it can give you, but it gives you 100% trust, which means that every 10 color you give a sister counts as 15. So every 1 color counts as 1.5. Another way of putting that. So this should give you the first, just short of the first heart, I believe. And every time you feed a sister, she does this little dance where she writhes about.
I was born only recently. The sisters had already begun to die forever back then, and no brother ascended from the abyss to take care of me. I don't know a lot of things, but I feel in the chambers of a live and happy sister that more color will appear. And if you quench my thirst, who knows? It might appear again.
So now she's at 142. I'm not going to top her off yet. So we're full of gold. We can go ahead and fill this entire thing up. Then we'll have to go collect more gold from our garden and then feed her again. Although I think we'll get her to our first heart. Let's go down here. We'll get this. Get our trees. Their second harvest. It'll be like 10 each, perhaps. And then we'll mostly just sit around and wait, feeding sister. Oh, there is a few new things. Actually, this probably means I missed something last time. And it just changed. I don't hear anything. I think we're good. Oh, we got a firefly over here too. There.
Drop some color on the ground using the Donor Glyph. When these small creatures bite the bait, you'll be able to catch them.
I think it's funny that my computer sometimes has trouble running this game. It's because it's so unoptimized. This was like from forever ago when trying to do 3D graphics was really, really hard. And everyone had to build their own engines. This is actually based on the same engine that the first Pathologic game was, I believe. It's by the same people. And Pathologic 2 is definitely a game that I want to play through again. Whether it's in a crowd like this or just on my own. Pretending he's beside me. And all that. Alright. So we still have quite a bit of room for gold. Although we will overflow if we just let it sit outside for a while. Let's go back to our garden. Oh, I meant to just top her off first. Well, we can't. Once you draw the path, you're stuck on the path.
I can't last much longer.
Okay, you need to start talking before I get to where I'm heading into the next destination. Otherwise, I don't know that I cut you off without knowing. My apologies. Alright, so... let's fill up with gold entirely. And then fill up our memory with as much gold as we can hold. There we go. We'll go please sister, and then we'll plant a couple more trees. Close enough. Okay, we definitely want to be full of gold. That's why we brought the extra. Let's just push her to the next level real quick. And some of her sparkles go away. Those are chains, apparently.
Hunger has taken almost all of the sisters. There are only 9 left, but they too are preparing for their deaths. With the brothers gone, there's nobody to keep color and take care of us. I am the youngest of the surviving sisters. No sister was born after me. That's why color forgot our void.
Sometimes when you talk to them and give them a little bit, they might have an extra thing to say. And as you release their chains, their little dance gets different. Nope, you have nothing new to say. Let's just go ahead and pour another 100 into you. You need 250 for the next one. So we're halfway there. Alright. Now I want to plant an emerald tree. So let's pull these back if we can. I can't. We're not quite. Never mind. Let's go sit back in our garden. Or actually, let's just wait outside here for a moment, and then we'll get a bit more gold and pour a bit more into her. We're at the halfway through the cycle mark. The game's actually very forgiving. What I'm trying to do is maybe a bit more ambitious if we can get it done. than what the game intends. But that's okay. Care at the beginning is important. I need to fill myself up with gold. You don't ever want to feed a sister unless you're completely full of gold. It's just so wasteful. When feeding the sisters is the most cutter intensive thing you'll do. Full of gold, full of silver if possible. Alright, so she needs another 40. 35, we can actually push her today probably. But I definitely want to get these trees planted. I think the brothers start showing up next cycle. I'm not sure. Maybe we have one more. Alright, so we have 35 emerald. I'd like to get back to the sister in time to drop more into her before a cycle change. But I'm not going to be able to, I don't think. Because this needs so much emerald. We need, let's see, so we need another 38. There's 17. So we're not going to be able to do it. Not unless we get our third heart and start filling that up. We don't have space for that. Okay, so abandon that thought. Instead, we'll have to plant another gold tree. We can do that. I'm sure if I'd handled our seconds a little better, we would have been able to make it. But instead, we could only get 34, and we needed 38. Just a few seconds off. Alright, so pull this gold back out. So we want to plant a gold tree and an emerald tree. Really? Do I want to plant a tree or do I want to wait? I think we can plant a tree. And then we're just going to have to use gold for, like, I don't know, incidental stuff. Because we're going to have a lot of it. Alright, so our plan now is to just burn a whole bunch of gold. Well, no, we need both gold and emerald. Yeah. Let's just burn like this for a little bit. And we'll top off in the cycle change. And we'll see what new shows up. Whole bunch of azure over in the bastion. Or not bastion, the mine, whatever it is. Bearings. Okay, new cycle. Do we have new enemies? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're good. I don't see any sprouts on the ground, so we didn't get a big new set of sprouts here. Sad. No fireflies or anything. Alright, so we want to top off our azure. No, wait, no, we leave the azure alone. In fact, we might want to start burning some azure. Let's burn some azure. I think the rest of this I want to be all gold. Look at how pretty this tree is, because we haven't drained it at all. So it's actually probably got like a couple hundred or 77. Forgot the trees here are so kind of, well, minimal. But hey, 77 is enough to make it look quite pretty. Alright. I don't want to grab too much, otherwise I won't be able to have the flexibility of pulling stuff in and out. Let's leave that alone right there.
Doesn't answer, and Una is near death.
So we've got 25. Let's just push on here first. There is a bit of emerald here too. I didn't see it. But our shrubs in this place ran out. We'll check them. They might only have like 2 or 3 color in them. Anything up here? No. I don't see anything off to the left either, just on the platforms.
Don't fear death. There is no death in the void.
Okay, just to make sure you have room. So we have 61, 72, 84, and 90. More than enough space. You can pull that back. We're actually almost quite full on emerald. Let's go push sister. Sorry. I'm over here. She doesn't want me to be in her tree with her. Okay, now she does. Okay. There's no point in overfeeding. We just need to get her up to the limit. So she's at 1 away.
Now you look and act just like a brother. Their looks, habits, and the eyes. But your height, it doesn't matter. They can't see anyway. Just don't let them touch you and they won't notice. Now, don't visit the elder sisters and don't give them color. It's suicidal. Ava and Uta belong to the most brutal brothers. The other sisters will call me Death, but don't listen to them. It's because I was born after the void stopped living, a long time ago. I heard a silent moan. Lost souls always cry like that. I called you to me and gave you shelter. I warmed you and took care of you while you were sleeping. I gave you my heart. I've taught you to survive. Trust me. Take care of yourself. Dwell in silence and tranquility.
No. We're gonna go explore. We're gonna go talk to the elder sisters. Let's pull out some of this gold and start burning our emerald. So now we have access to 2 more sisters. Ava over here, whose favorite colors are amber and violet, of which we have none. And we cannot get any at the moment. And Uta, one of my favorite sisters, who is silver and emerald. And we have emerald. We've been very careful to spend all of our gold on a nameless. And so we have a large reserve of emerald on our trees. I might have wanted to plant 2 emerald trees. That would have been better, I think, rather than the second gold tree. But it just wasn't in the cards. So we'll go say hi. So we have 100 gold in reserves, so no matter how much of this we burn, we're going to have enough to be topped off when we're feeding. I'm just going to wait a little bit till our emerald is a bit more plentiful. You can see there's some other color being spawned over, and this, like there's some azure right there, but we can't get to it. Alright, we're gonna run out of emerald on the trip home if we don't talk to her now.
Reveal a sister's first heart and she'll grant you access to her chambers. Reveal the second one and she'll let you pass to the next sister. But don't try to reveal a third heart. The brothers will never forgive you for this.
So, top off our gold.
Whose spirit are you? You must be lost. Death is below in the nightmare where you'll decompose atom by atom. Even eternal souls die if they have no color. At first they simply leave, then dissolve in the cold. You're on your way. Still, you're quite lucky your soul lingered here, and we are too, even though you're someone else's soul. But your luck won't last. There's only hunger, slumber, and waiting for the end to come. Our void lost its soul too. Now we call it the sleeper. A lost soul can only survive 2 months, 24 days, and 24 hours before it dies forever. You can stay here, but what's the use? Color is gone. Still, I've heard the other sisters talking recently, but why am I telling you this? You're dead anyway, aren't you? Or can you give me a taste of the emerald or silver I love? Do you know how to do that?
Alright. Have some emerald. Actually, we're only going to give her a little bit at first. See if she has more to say. And to see her little dances.
What are you looking at, Spirit? Your master ceased to live, so you had to die. It was chance that you stumbled into the void, into the body of some other poor fool dying alive. Does the one who lost you want you back? What do you think? Do you wonder if he's trying to get his soul, you, back right now? Well, don't. He doesn't care about you. Nobody cares about anything anymore, and no one knows why nobody cares.
Bit more emerald?
I was right about you. There was a time when giving color like this was forbidden. The brothers executed anyone who broke the ban. But when color left, they followed after, begging for forgiveness. But they can't do anything because they can't hear color's voice, and they refused to believe us sisters who can. So you could satisfy us and fill our hearts if you wanted to. But you don't give a damn, do you? Go, foul soul. Death is waiting for you.
She's such a sweetie. But, yeah. So we can hear Color's voice. Color talks to us all the time. That's the whole, you know, the sisters will kneel before you thing. Here, just have the rest of my emerald. So she needs another, what, 35 or 34, whatever, in order to top her off, get into our first set chambers. We have that much. So let's just sit here for a moment and open up her next heart. We're gonna be like a 1 or 2 short. It's gonna be frustrating. Maybe I should just go. Yeah, let's go. And we'll come back. I swear those things are cued so they begin playing just the moment you reach a chamber. And it would be better if they were cued to play right when you leave a chamber, so that you can actually listen to them while traveling. Instead of spam clicking to not sit in the void. We need like all the emerald.
Don't fear death. There is no death in the void.
And even this won't be enough emerald. Not for a second heart. Alright. Now burn it. Burn some azure too. Can I pull this all out? I can. Good. Let's burn more emerald. And we'll make sure we have just enough gold. There you go. I think we're too late to get into our chambers this cycle. Unless we just burn a bunch of cutter. But we can be ready to do it next time. So I'll wait for cycle change rather than spending a bunch of cutter before then. Ooh, what's that? Violet. Well, where was that? Where was that? Like that's so perfect. Why didn't we get that 2 cycles ago? That would have completely changed how I was playing. We'd be over here talking to Ava now. And did I see some over here too? I think so. Well, that's the randomization of the game. It keeps things interesting. All right. Full trust.
Don't get ahead of yourself, and don't spend precious drops in vain. The brothers will never come back, so that's all the color you've got.
Oh, I need to switch. Alright. Now, I want to push her up 2, but I mean, we're only going to be able to do 1 now. We don't have enough emerald. Nowhere near enough.
You're a cruel one, Muti. We sisters can't refuse color. By opening my heart, you're dooming us both to death. If you want to die so badly, visit the Ripper yourself. I don't want my death to come at the point of the manted spear.
So we frayed her arm, so she changes her pose. And let's go ahead and throw the rest of our emerald into her. She needs 400. Even with modifiers, that's a lot of emerald. We have a bunch of gold. I'm going to do something a little bit gamey, and I apologize for it, but I'm going to try to sneak something that I'm not supposed to get yet. And if I fail, I'm just going to reload. So, in Pangolin's chamber, there are hearts, but you're very much at risk trying to get them. So I'm going to try to just push my way. Now if we lose, if we actually fall, that would be worse than, that would be much worse. So we're going to reload if that happens. Okay, let me just put all this in here. Because I don't want to lose all the color from being killed by a boss. That's the heart. There's the pangolin. Oops, I fell. Well, we can get this heart at least.
Magnet. This glyph creates a...
Now, if we can follow a dude up, that would be ideal. Because he'll take the enemy first. But he doesn't seem to be. Push.
Bait.
Fall. Worth it. Alright, let's get out of here. So we just got 2 more glyphs. We got the bait glyph and the magnet glyph, which just have kind of non-combat effects. But now we can convert color at a much higher rate. I'm going to pull a lot of this back out. Put a bit of gold in. I want to keep at least 100, so we'll put this like 10. 12. Okay. And now let's visit her other chamber, which is a reservation. She does not have a garden, which is unfortunate. Ava does. There are some trees in this reservation. We might want to try to fill them. There are also enemies.
Stupid sisters. Rejoice, they say. Color's coming back. But what of it? Even if there is a wave of color before the end, it will change nothing. The void isn't alive anymore, it just exists. What will we use color for? To paint the dead and dying?
Alright, so we got some silver from killing that guy. I'm just gonna switch that out right away. Silver prevents damage to the realm, which is always still good.
No sisters are born anymore, which means there's no use for color. Nobody to ascend. All this inane joy, it only comes from the horrors of our long famine. When someone loses their soul and falls into slumber, they have no future.
Alright, so our chamber should be clear. There are some trees here, little shrubs, not trees. Is this guy active? No. It's a mycelium creature. Touch its trunk with color and it'll start singing. And it creates little mushrooms everywhere. What color do we have? So we're most desperately in need of emerald. We have 31. I'm going to go ahead and see how much each of these trees are. If it's 15, and I'll just plant 2 of them. Even though emerald is a favored color, so we're hurting the realm more. What can you do? Yeah. So we'll do 2 emerald trees. And then some azure trees. Do I have anything else I want to spend? I could get some silver, but I think I'm going to hold that in reserve. I'll do 1 gold. And this is the last one, I believe. We got that one down there, right? Yeah, azure. Okay. So for the road home, I don't want to burn any of this silver. We'll keep it. I want to go back to my garden and see what we got there. We need to start burning more emeralds. And that's good for now. So nothing down here really. Maybe a little bit of amber.
They told me everything. I'm waiting for you.
So Ole is way up here at the top. Got some fireflies. Do we have any flyers? Looks clear. Some violet. Amber.
Riches will come to you soon.
That's one of Amber's unique things. The riches will come to you soon. Because Amber is all about time manipulation. Well, and I guess Azure is too, kind of. But Amber is about getting the bounty of your harvest faster.
Riches will come to you soon.
It might be even come to your soul. I don't know. Alright, so let's figure out how much we can pull out of this garden. Do I want to spend my amber and violet? I probably do. So let's put in a whole bunch of amber. I'll leave the violet alone for now. I probably should have got the violet before I planted. That's a mistake. And let's fill ourselves up with, let me get a little bit of gold here. Keep 100. Well, no, we can just top ourselves up with gold after this. Yeah, that's fine. So I want emerald. This is as much of it as I can get.
I am the color of your power and fame.
And we'll top off with azure after that. Azure. Okay, I think we have one more day where this is going to give me another 20 or so, maybe 15 to 20. And that's all the emeralds from our first set. We'll have to get some more from that reservation, perhaps. It might get a few more drips from some of these sites. Alright, so let's talk about amber. What amber does, it gives you metabolism. Basically, instead of converting 1 per second, each of your hearts converts 1 times your modifier of metabolism per second. So in this case, 1.25. So you're going to be burning through your memory faster. And you'll be able to fill up your palate faster. Which is good, because you use your palate to do stuff. So, can I grab some more gold? Yeah, we can top off our gold entirely. But we did end up with a bad arrangement. I definitely would have preferred if this tree had been emerald. We are at 65, so we got quite a bit of time. I'm going to go and check this reservation to see if those plants have anything in them still. So look how quickly our amber's dropping. Because it makes itself burn faster, of course. Not just everything else. Now, I don't think anything new spawned here. Instead, I think there might still be a little, there might be a little bit of color in our little shrubs. If there isn't in the first one, there isn't any. Nope, it's done. Alright, so heading on to the next place, let's top off our amber. We'll head back up towards Uta. So yeah, in our garden we just have a ton of gold right now.
Sisters, how many of us are still alive?
There is a tree in Pangolin, but it's a tricky tree. I kind of don't want to risk it. Let's go in and feed her real quick. Because we're going to have to start burning our gold to stay alive. No, not quite. In fact, we're good for a little bit more. Let's just burn these little remnants up. We don't want to burst. The brothers are here. Great. Silver. Whenever you're gonna spend cutter, if you have silver, try to get as much of it into you as possible. reduces the damage to the realm caused by drawing. Which means the trees will give you more color. Hi. So, Mantid's here. Anything to say about that? No. Okay, we're not gonna be able to push you to the next level. We'll just burn all of our emeralds. You're about halfway there. A bit more than half. We haven't even been over to see Ava yet. But that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and top off our gold. So pull a little bit out, and we'll just live on this for a little bit. And we'll head back towards reservation to harvest. Namus is trying to get our attention. He's probably freaking out because Manta just showed up. That man's got some pants. So this is like the unofficial warning. You have to go and feed the first sister. If you had not unlocked her hearts by now, you'd be in trouble. So, what we have, so it's not actually a problem.
It's the end. We're too late. Now nobody will escape.
She's so negative. Nope, nothing more to say. Alright, let's rush back up to reservation. Our hearts are, I could burn my violet. We're not going to plant many trees in a while. Burn my silver. You know, it's a good time for it. I'm gonna go ahead and burn my silver. I don't want to do that. Pull that back. So we have 25 here, we have 75 there. That's enough to get us to 100% for our next feeding. Let's burn some violet and some more silver. Monkofia, you're sitting in the dit. Interesting. Ooh, some crimson spawned down there, it looks like. Yeah.
Do not be tempted by hearts.
Guys, you gotta start that earlier. Alright. Alright, let's go harvest.
No regrets. I will bring you luck.
Forgot about that one. We could have burned more of our gold.
I will give you the power to control time.
That is a unique blue, a unique azure dialogue. Alright. Let's finish burning this. Let's definitely get our emerald out. Okay. And we'll have a bunch of azure to run back down to our garden and do stuff in the mines. But for now, let's just feed Uta before the brothers start getting angry at me.
I speak for all brothers, young one. Listen carefully and heed our words. We are happy that you have appeared, very happy. You do not have the right to be called Keeper yet, but we already think of you as our little brother. We are proud of you and glad that you ascended. But until you have learned and followed the commandments and seen the revelation, you are an enemy. One mistake and you could ruin everything. And if you act, we will execute you. For now you must wait. Study diligently and follow the commandments, and your apprenticeship will be a blink in time. We will accept you into the Brotherhood of the Righteous and hold a feast in your honor. Rejoice, for soon your first mentor will greet you.
Commandments. Through their righteousness, the brothers proved they were worthy of a place in the void. The brothers climbed up from the depths, from a realm where color is unheard of, where the mind itself denies color's existence. Their act of faith was great, and it earned them their paradise. And here they saw Lympha of color, their image of a powerful god. There is no greater reward for a true believer than to become the keeper of heaven. The brothers have surely earned their reward, and the power of their law is now nearly infinite. Gee, I wonder who the bad guys in the game are. The beautiful naked sisters or the horribly misshapen brothers? Although, you know, they do try to play with that a bit. The sisters are constantly lying to you. Like, they tell you contradictory things, they don't know the answers, they just kind of do whatever they want in order to get you to give them color. The brothers are constantly saying you're going to destroy the world and they hate you and why are you being so horrible? And they're right. You are destroying the world. So, in a way, it's not obvious who the good and bad guys are. You're the bad guy. Anyway. We don't have nearly enough. I don't even know why I bothered to come back here. Now when we spend color, the brothers are going to start yelling at us for wasting our color. Oh, thought you had something to say. So we have 50 color here. That would not be enough to get her up to 400. Not much point in spending it. We'll be back for you. Alright, let's go back to our garden. We need to top off. We are desperately low on color. There's plenty of stuff down here, though. Let's go to the mine first. I think the mine might actually be the first mine quest. So it's not going to actually let me get that color yet.
Whoever you are, you acted recklessly and vainly. You wasted precious color. You ruined the Nameless Sister's chambers. But worst of all, you almost woke the murderer that lives inside her. You must fix this criminal mistake. Rip her heart out and make her as she was before. You have one cycle to do this. Just one. Do you hear? Then lie still in the void and humbly wait for us to decide your fate. Because right now, we don't like you one bit.
Oops.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I didn't know. I will tear out the heart you opened in me. Take it, so they won't dare to touch you. You must act differently and be twice as careful. Don't anger them, and don't offer me any more color. I won't be able to refuse it, and will have to allow you to pass. But you should not go any farther. I know the hearts and colors are there, and your Ola is dying there. But don't. It's better you live than Ola. Go, and be a good apprentice.
Torch. This glyph charges the air with color, lighting the creator's path in the dark. The more color that is used.
Anything more to say? Nope. But we got another heart. So we actually have 5 hearts now? Or how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the original, of course. And this one holds 50. Nice. Our gold is getting filled up, quite full up. So now I have to pay attention to what the other brothers are doing, because if they get to one of my places where I have planted stuff before me, they can just start, you know, eating it themselves, which is unfortunate. Did I hear a flap? Yeah, we have predators here. Okay, well, I'm not going to kill them if possible. I'm just going to try to avoid. So let's see, how much cutter can I hold now? I want to top off my gold that can hold our 40. So let's put 25 and then 15. Then we can get up to another 110 gold just from trees. I'm going to fill this with azure just to keep us alive. We don't have anything else to put. We need more memory.
I will give you the power to control time.
With this much azureness, though, we're really zooming. I don't see it. Where is it? There's one. There might only be one. But the main worry is them coming upon you when you're harvesting.
Sisters will kneel before you.
Okay, looks like there's actually quite a bit here. I am actually going to go ahead and put a trap out. How much is this? 32? That gives me a bit more. I can grab some more more gold. So now we have a deficit of 70 or so, 72. So 25, 25, and then another 20-ish. There you go.
Sisters will kneel before you.
All right.
Young one, I'm not even sure I can call you that. Your appearance here has caused a rift in our brotherhood. Many brothers don't trust you. They feel you're a threat to us. A threat of death to the sleeper. Can't you see he's very sick, young one? A strange powerlessness plagues him. He's dying of apathy. So they demand you be thrown down into the nightmare. But there were brothers who took your side and stood up for you. They proposed that you be tested. I, the Manted, the Elder One, listened to both sides and decided to give you a chance. You will be given 3 trials, and this is the first. Prove that you know how to manipulate color. Color is evaporating at this very moment from the walls of 2 mines, Pharynx and Bastion. Preserve it. It won't be easy, but I'll give you a glyph. You must do the rest.
Expose. This glyph is the first of 2 steps necessary to produce color in the mines. when used, exposed shoots a charge into the rock, attempting to break through the crust and expose the vein of color at that location. When the deposit has been revealed, a second glyph, Extract, can be used to pull the color from the vein.
So they're all moving around now. All three of them, it's not much of a big deal. I still haven't visited Ava yet. I need to at some point.
My love, this won't be easy.
Here's one.
Even if you expose a deposit, color won't flow out by itself.
There's one.
You have to lure it out.
I hear an enemy. There it is. Going away from us, unfortunately. I see some sprouts on the platform and on the left side there. So, but first of all, let's expose these two. I'm going to use gold because we got plenty of gold.
There's another one. Over there. There's another one.
So these have fixed costs. You see, I'm only spending 3 color, but it's actually costing me 12. It just has a fixed cost of 12. There should be one more mine on the walls. I don't see it. Might be way over there. I'm gonna wait for this dude to come all the way up here, and I'm gonna jump past him. Come on, dude. I hear another one, but I think it's way over there. Here, let's see if that's good. I missed! I missed my jump. Never mind. Let's try that again. Okay, he's way back down there. Going up this time.
I will give you the power to control time.
Do I see the other mine? There it is, way up there. So this guy's still in the way. But it's okay, we can just go right past him right here. They do chase a little bit, and then after a few seconds they'll teleport to somewhere else randomly on the map. There's one right there. Kinda awkward.
Drop.
Stop, that's enough. Something is
That's
wrong.
how life.
They asked you to collect color, but you're doing the opposite. You need to gather it from the open wounds before it disappears. But I don't know how. Maybe one of the elder sisters knows.
So at first she's all, "Don't go to the elder sisters. There's no way. Just stay here. Be a good apprentice." And now it's like, "Oh, well, I don't know what to do there. Maybe you should go and talk to Uta." All right. So what do we got going on? We can hold up to 160 now, so that's more opportunities to burn. Got all this in there. We'll burn the rest of our amber. We do have a little bit of emerald we can burn. And then a whole bunch of spots. Do I want to burn my crimson? There's not much use for crimson at the moment. I think we'll leave our crimson as it is. So do I just want to burn more gold? So that's 100 in there. We can only hold another 90, but we'll burn some. We'll use some to cast spells in that time. Da, da, da. Might as well give her whatever emerald we have also. Just while we're here.
It sickens me the way the brutal brothers are humiliating you. They should have just killed you instead of being such righteous hypocrites. Do you really think you're taking a test to join their brotherhood? The trials you'll be given are impossible. I know what they asked you to do, and I will help, but this is the last time. This heart will allow you to collect color that is trapped in rock.
In rock.
Extract. This glyph is used to extract color from veins in the mines, provide when the
And we'll see that in just a moment anyway. Anything new to say? Nope. So we'll just give you our emerald. How close are you? Another 35, which with our modifier would be like 20. We could get you there. Oh, I thought that was her taking off her chains, but no. She needs a bit more color. Come on, how much do you need? 2.
Leave me now. A new sister was born for you. Forget Sister Death and hurry to your Oli, or she'll be driven insane by hunger.
Alright. Our third heart would be 800, which is well beyond our capabilities at the moment. Alright, do I need to pull anything back? I don't think so. I'll pull back a little bit of... No, I won't need to. So we're gonna take a quick little side trip up to Ole's chamber. Or Una's, I'm sorry. Ole's up here. Una is one of my favorite sisters. Una, Eli, and Uta. But we're not here for talking to her. So we could give her a bunch of Azure, I suppose. Yeah, I like that. Little naked statues of people. And a heart.
This glyph creates an obedient golem out of sharp twigs. After coming to life, the golem rises into the air and waits until its creator marks a target with color, at which point it rushes to the target and pierces it. The more color the hawk is charged with, the farther it sees and the more damage it does on collision.
Finally, an attack glyph. Hawk's a decent one. Oh, the glyphs are kind of randomized. It's not entirely randomized, but you could not have gotten this one here. You could have gotten like magnet or something. So we can throw a bunch of Azure into her.
The one who lost you is trying to draw color's attention to you, trying to fill you to support life inside you. Right now, I see. But don't get your hopes up, there'll be no return. The one who lost you expired long ago. You won't return, but you've been gifted with a miracle. On your way to death, you happen to linger here, in someone else's void. Your only chance to avoid death now is to become the soul of the sleeper. And that means learning how to handle color. Color is waiting for something. Find out for what, guest. You are responsible for us now. You are responsible for everything.
If I have a complaint about Una, is that whoever is animating her her talking animation clearly does not understand how a posture collar works, because it just doesn't work that way. Here, I have some more.
Whose fault is it that 40 sisters are gone forever? Each of them carried the seed of a new wonderful world. These worlds will never be seen, and it's entirely your fault. The famine started because you were absent too long. Spare at least the ones that survived. Have you seen the other sisters? Did you know what to do with color?
They're all begging for to be fed.
This is your new and final home. Don't burn it down. And don't even think about escape. You have nowhere to go. The one who starved his soul has lost it forever. But the one who accidentally found it has a chance for a breakthrough. Help the sleeper. And who knows? Maybe the one who's trying to get you back will meet another wandering soul.
That's all she has. All her dialogue. So let's just feed the rest. It's not the most flattering view. We don't have any crimson. So she needs not that much more, actually. We'll probably be able to get access to her chambers next cycle. Now, do I have to pull back some gold? Alright. So their chambers are red, so that means you can't go that way, if that wasn't obvious. And these are blue, which means I can open them. I can walk through. I can't get to the next sister. I could go to see Ima. Or Ire. And there is a heart there. That's a thought. But I want to get back down here and do the mines. So let's hurry back south. So it looks like there was something that spawned over here, and Whaler went to go and harvest it. And maybe you're coming up here to one of these. I think what they do is they have like a... Oh no. Move! Move! They like have a chance to... At some interval, they will pick a place that has color and just walk towards it. And when they get there, they'll suck all the color out of it. So you spend a lot of time in this game trying to make sure that you harvest the color before they get to it. Where are you? Right there, going away. Okay. So it's like that. So, just the way the game is scripted, these will always be Amber and Violet, because they want you to go to Ava next, and those are her favorite colors. So, if we had not gotten lucky, then we didn't, and gotten a bunch of Amber early on, then this will be enough to get us into our chambers. Come on. Let's go check on Fog Garden. I think we'll pass the day there. We could go get a heart, but we don't have the color to fill it anyway. You're going way up here. Past Ima. There's a big drop in pangolin.
Little brother, don't be afraid of anything. Remember, we are watching over you.
Wow, that's a lot of Azure and pangolin. That's annoying. I can't fight pangolin yet. Well, let's see what bounty the cycle has brought us. Okay, we immediately have a creature above us. That one's full. Empty, I mean, not full. Complete. Finished. A few drops there.
Don't fear death. There is no death in the void.
Eventually, after a few cycles, they will come back to life, and you'll be able to plant them again. But really, after the first planting, it's harder to break even because you do so much damage to the realm in the meantime.
Sisters will kneel before you. No regrets.
But getting lots of violet and silver helps mitigate that. So, yeah, with full violets, it would definitely break even. But definitely, even this damaged. Okay, so that's a bunch of gold. Let's head over to the mines. No, do I want to go to that pangolin? I'm worried that Mantid's going there. We're gonna have to beat Mantid to wherever he's going. No! Go away!
Riches will come to you soon.
No new sprouts or anything I can see. Oh, great. It teleported.
Riches will come to you soon.
Okay. So we got a ton of amber. Just a ton of it. We need to convert it all pretty quickly. I got a lot of violet also. How much amber and violet do I already have? So if I get another 100 amber, that would give us access to the garden, and we'll be able to use the violet to plant. I think that's the plan. Alright, but first of all, we need to find out where Mantid's going and beat him there. So are you going up this way or are you going over this way? You're going up to Pangolin. Okay. So this is going to be a little dangerous. I bet that there's not much sprouts. There's lots of little creatures running around. Yeah. That's the pangolin boss, but we can't fight yet. And I'd rather not fight these guys. We just need to maneuver around them and get the little ones. Alright, right here, right here. Let's just drop a thing. Nah. No, they're eating all my... There we go. Go away. They're like all right here. In front of me. Here, let's get some distance. There's a little one. So it'll either come this way.
You broke a taboo.
No, you hit me.
Power to control time.
Okay, this is not a good spot. We'll just reset. We got some of it. I see you. No, no, he goes too fast. You're not turning. Don't come this way. Alright. That's some potential right there. Maybe. You're going up. Whoa. Okay. Stop.
Drop by drop.
It has to settle. It has to settle.
Life slips away.
They'll just go right by it. Okay, you're gonna get pulled by this one, hopefully. No, darn it. Oh, it finished it. How are we doing? We got a bit of amber, a lot of azure. You turned around? Why you turn around? There you go. No, go ahead, go ahead.
I'll be your guiding light.
Ah, why you turn around? Okay, this will be perfect. There we go. More amber? Any more? We don't need to get all of them. I just don't want to give. I don't want to let Manted. There's one right there. I don't want to give Manted like a couple hundred azure. We could have gotten. I don't want to get caught by him either, though. plant a tree. You know what? Why not? We're here. We're safe.
You're losing yourself.
I saw one more. I just don't know where it is now. We're gonna need to go back up. Is that it? I thought I saw something right there. There it is. No, no, don't turn around. Good. All right. That was actually kind of interesting. You saw that it started out saying 25, and then it said 20. That is an example of how much I've damaged Uta's realm, and I'm only getting 80% of what I should be getting from her trees, from anything that gives me color. All right. So we could fill ourselves up with a bit more gold, but I want to keep this gold. We have a bit more emerald. But I don't need to spend emerald on anything right now, so it's not a problem. Burn our amber. We have a lot of crimson. Do I want to burn any crimson? No, not yet, not yet. Okay. So you're not going to be able to get much from here. I know you're probably going to get some. Let's go talk to Ema real quick. Oh, I haven't been a heathen. Okay, never mind. Let's go heathen first.
The brothers will try to ravage your gardens. If you see one heading there, beat him to it and protect your investment. Try to find something you can use as a trap, like a spike of rock. If you animate it with color, it will turn into a formidable weapon. When the keeper enters the garden, the trap will wound him and chase him away.
So that's the first time we've had something ravaged, and it was not somewhere I had access to, so I feel like we did pretty well at that. We kept them out of the places that we'd already kind of claimed. We won't be able to in the future. It just is too many of them. Alright, is the summoner up? No. So it's just a little remnant of trees. I think this is the second harvest.
I will give you the power to control time.
I think that's it. I'm not seeing any fireflies or anything. Here, put this amber in a couple of these so it burns faster.
You're wasting nerve.
Where am I
from
wasting?
your hearts.
Amber. Okay. Pull out all the amber. Not even see that I was full. My bad. Yeah, we had 180. It looked like there were still places at the top, but there wasn't. Ire is the most blatantly sexual of the sisters. Let's see where she is today. They move around in their chambers sometimes. And this is my favorite garden. It's so pretty. Love the water. The music. Is she over here? No. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, there she is. Okay, we'll talk to her in a moment. She can be in either of these locations, several of the locations. Oops. I'm hoping we can do this without having to haste Glyph. Looks good. There we go.
Wasp. This glyph creates an annoying golem out of dust and dead roots. After creation, the wasp golem follows its creator until it's chased away with a drop of color. Annoyed at its rejection, the golem leaves its master and seeks out an enemy to harm. Upon colliding with the target, the wasp golem explodes and dies, scalding the victim with released color. The more color the golem is charged with, the farther it sees, and the greater the damage it does on collision.
Another attack glyph. Hey, this is a spoiler. This is no spoilers. You don't know we're gonna be fighting that person yet. Hey. So, do I want to give her gold? Kinda. I might as well. I really like this theme. It starts out with the piano playing some music and the voice is just kind of moving around. It's like it's looking for the theme. And then slowly the voice gets closer and closer to the theme and then it finds it. And once it sings through a single verse with the main melody with the piano, it's like suddenly it comes to a moment of realization of what that theme actually represents and she screams. I think it's great. I love it. Great music. It's got a little hedge maze. It's got lights. It's got water. This is such a great garden. Like, why can't this be my place? Even some, you know, eye candy. Anything back here? Just some mood lighting. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of gold in us. Yeah.
What have you done, Golden Eyes? You're the only seeing one here. And what are you using your eyes for? How can you fail to see that you're ruining the void as you pass? You treat us so callously. Each sister is only a set of new chambers to you, where you can find more color for your mindless trek. Don't you understand what color is for? Each drop you use irreversibly changes the void. You're creating for yourself a new life. Do you even know where you're going? You must send us all into the cold hands of death, yes. But you can change everything.
So she likes amber and gold. We're saving our amber for someone else, but we can give her a bunch of gold.
The brothers are right, you know. Listen to your mentors, young ignoramus. You don't know how to use color. Ima hasn't revealed the secret. Why are you growing gardens? Why are you breaking the rocks in search of deposits? To feed yourself, right? And what do you need this food for, soul? The predators you create will simply take your color away again. And the more you strain the realm, the more predators you create. And the less color you will get from the trees and the rocks. You may be thinking you're bringing inanimate matter to life. Yes, the color can do miracles. But you don't need to be a genius to spray Nerva around. You're wasting your time on trifles, lost soul. A revived garden is beautiful, but not for long. Don't tempt color. If you use too much in one realm, the Scorpio will come. It will punish you for your mindless waste. It will kill the trees that have revealed themselves and trusted you.
Does she have a garden? You know, I could definitely see investing in Ima's garden. That might be an interesting thing to do. If we can pop her all the way up.
Naive brothers guard the sisters and their realms. They don't even understand how they're all connected. The more you take from a realm by giving, the weaker that brother keeper will be. Because when a dream withers, so does the fear. Maybe that's the only good thing that has come of your glyphs. Did Uta tell you how the echo of spent color accumulates in the void? I will tell you how you're ruining your kingdom. As you can see, each sister has her own chambers. Together, they make a realm. I have my own realm. Ailey has her own realm. and even little Yanni has one. These realms are sensitive and respond to your actions. They're irreplaceable, and change can never be undone. You need to be very careful with us, sisters. One rash move, and a realm loses the charm of that first impression. The more you draw in a sister's domain, the more dangerous. Well, give me more color, Spirit. I don't give advice for free.
So 400 to our next heart. We can just see if she has anything else to say. She does.
Not all glyphs damage the realms equally, and there's some wisdom to that. The donor has almost no effect on the realm, but using color to battle with predators is more hurtful. Should you give color to a sister? Well, we'll leave that for another time. The most damage you can do to a realm is to battle with its keeper. You already know there are 7 colors, and that they don't like each other. The sisters can tell you how different they truly are. You see, each sister has her favorite colors. The ones that love her. The ones that she'll use to create a new life in the upper limit. For some reason, these colors ruin our realms faster than the colors that kill us. Remember, if you kill a sister with her poison color, her passageway will close. There will be no color in her chambers anymore. So don't kill us for no reason, Golden Eyes. Color is beautiful, but it's blind, like the others. It doesn't know itself, how it's created, or what happens when it dissipates.
I do kind of like this approach to the way a game works. I mean, pretty much the game just dropped you in, and all the mechanics of the game were running at the time. Everything was in place. And then you spend the rest of the game trying to figure out how those mechanics work. Like, all this is a big exposition dump about how you damage the realm by drawing color on it. Which was very important to know 6 or 7 cycles ago. Okay, she's done. I do need some gold. Yeah, let's pull the gold back. I was thinking we could plant a tree with it. But better do it this way. But it must be safe. Alright, but this is a garden, right? No, it's a reservation. That's a reservation also. But it's got trees. Who's sucking something? You're still over there. Okay. We're about halfway through cycle 7. So basically what the game intends for you to do is to, do we have any creatures? Probably not. We have not drawn in her realm until today. This looks just like Fog Garden. And I think it has similar capacities of trees. So, perfect. But, it doesn't have this doesn't count as a trap. So we can't protect it long term. No trap. And it does have this summoner instead. But he doesn't have anything for us now. No mycelium out there. So what the game intends for you to do is you went to the mine, the first mine, and it gave you a bunch of amber and violet. And the game intends for you to burn that amber and violet and turn it and use that to get past Ava to get to the second mine. And we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do that a cycle later than they expect us to, because I'm gonna instead put a lot of amber into these trees. First of all, let's fill up with violet. So when you have violet in you, trees take less color to be maxed out. It's like feeding sisters, except for it works on trees. Let's see how much. So we're at 185.
You're losing yourself.
To 159. That seems like a weird number. So 6 and then 26? Really? Only 26? Cheap trees! But basically what we're doing here is that instead of... Oh! This was... Okay. Well...
You're losing yourself.
32 is not enough. Maybe they're half trees. And that was a half tree? That's unfortunate. Here, 159. No, that's another half tree. This is a big one. Looked like it was about 52.
You're one step closer to death.
You guys are so negative. I'm gonna go ahead and put a silver tree, even if it's not gonna be full.
Because of this.
Three more trees. How are we doing on Azure? Not enough. This is another big one.
You will die because of this.
I'm gonna do Azure. I bet it's a small one. Nope. No, it was. Okay, good. So we had one really wasteful tree, the violet one. But everything else we have mostly maxed out, I think. So we're going to be a cycle late getting to Ava. We have some violet here, so I'm going to go ahead and burn our violet. We won't be able to top off entirely, but we'll be up to like 60 or so. I think that's enough. Maybe I'll keep a little bit in reserve. Okay. Now we have to get back here by the end of the cycle. You know, actually, I think this is important, so I'm going to go ahead and take a break here so I can set it up well later. So, 3 hours, about 3 hours in, I think this is a decent stopping spot. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you're enjoying this game. I love it. I really do enjoy it. And I'm hoping that I'm giving it some exposure to people who might appreciate it. So, thank you. Till next time.